Mother of a Central Kentucky man who was killed in a crash the day after Christmas is talking to us about her son's sudden death.
About a week after Christmas, a family in Rockcastle County has lost their home to an early morning fire.
And we'll take a look at how the traditional tobacco auction system is fading away here in the Commonwealth.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at 4:30.
Good afternoon. Sam, Dick, and Amber Philpott reporting. Some southern Kentucky families have spent the holiday week saying goodbye. A violent crash took the lives of two young men.
Justin Angel and Jody Johnson were killed when the car they were in collided with a tractor trailer in Somerset. WKYT's Phil Pendleton talked with Johnson's mother, who is questioning why her son met such a tragic end. It's our top story at 4:30.
Crosses, flowers, a makeshift memorial set up here in memory of the two young men who died following a crash here at the 80 and 914 bypass Friday night. Now today I spoke with Phyllis Bourne Johnson, her son Jody, one of the two men who passed away in this crash. Johnson says her 28-year-old son Jody was a miracle baby and was even featured on the Miracle Children's Network in 1988. He underwent several heart surgeries, but Friday night on his way home from work, he was killed when the car that he and two others were in collided with a tractor trailer. Police say Travis Strope's car tried to stop at a red light, but rolled into the intersection, then tried to beat the semi. Both vehicles collided. Stropes was airlifted from the scene, but Johnson and Justin Angel died. Johnson's mother says that her son leaves behind a legacy of loving and caring for others.
Well, Jody worked at Frisch's, and he had just gotten off work, and they were heading home. And I got the phone call that told me he'd been in a wreck. His fiance called me and she told me he'd been in a wreck, and I said, "What happened?" And she said, "Mom, he's dead."
We have heard that Stropes was doing better. He was still at UK in serious condition at last report. Justin Angel's funeral services were held today. Johnson was laid to rest yesterday. Much more at 6 o'clock, but for now, in Pulaski County, Phil Pendleton, WKYT.
Police say they do not suspect alcohol or drugs, but toxicology tests were taken since a death was involved. A family is picking up the pieces after losing everything in an early morning fire.
That fire started about 4:15 this morning on Main Street in downtown Livingston. Firefighters say the home is a total loss. WKYT's Whitney Wetzel is in Rockcastle County with a look at the damage.
About a week after Christmas, a family in Rockcastle County has lost their home to an early morning fire.
What you see is what you get. I mean, it was really heavy involved when they got here.
Crews were called to this home on Main Street in Livingston just after 4 o'clock this morning. Firefighters say by the time they got here, the house was covered in flames. They worked for hours to put out the fire and prevent it from spreading to a neighboring house. Firefighters also fought through below freezing temperatures.
A lot of ice on the roadway, and firefighters got really cold really quick. Makes miserable conditions.
Officials say a family with several young children lives here, but they were staying with other family members after their water heater stopped working a few days ago.
So there was nobody home, which I guess for their safety was a good thing.
Now this home is actually right across the street from the Livingston Volunteer Fire Department. However, because it's volunteer, no firefighters are stationed here overnight. In Rockcastle County, Whitney Wetzel, WKYT.
Firefighters are not sure what started that fire. They plan to investigate once it's safe to go inside. And speaking of those chilly temperatures, the Bluegrass will be saying goodbye to 2014 with some very cold weather out there.
Yes, we will. And with the chill in the air also comes the chance for a wintry mix as we head toward the first week of 2015. WKYT Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey is in the First Alert Weather Center with a look ahead.
Yeah, at least we have the sunshine out there. That is certainly some good news for folks who have been outdoors today. Yes, it has been a cold, and it's going to get a whole lot colder as soon as that sun sets. Currently upper 20s in most central and northern Kentucky, some low 30s now showing up into southern and southeastern parts of the Bluegrass State. Throw a little bit of a wind into the mix, and that's all it takes is a little bit of a wind to make things feel a whole lot colder. We've got upper teens and low 20s. Hey, speaking of upper teens, that is about where we are going to be at midnight tonight as 2015 arrives. Clear skies, cold conditions, upper teens, but it may feel closer to 10 when you throw a little bit of a wind into the mix. So bundle up as you head out to those parties, because that sun setting on us over the next hour and change will allow those temperatures to drop very quickly. Dew point temperatures, just one of the ways we measure humidity in the atmosphere, are close to 0 right now. So this air originated across the Arctic. Now, it's modified by the time it has made its way into the Bluegrass State, but still, it is cold nonetheless. Dry out there on Life First Alert Defender. Though, later this week into the weekend, big storm system that is bringing snow to the Grand Canyon and Las Vegas and Southern California is going to roll toward our way. That is the focus of the forecast, guys, on the cold temperatures and that threat for some wintry potential as we go into the latter part of the week and the weekend.
Thank you, Chris. Well, as the demand for tobacco goes down, auctioneers in the Bluegrass struggle to make sales.
But the song-like chants of tobacco auctioneers provide farmers a reminder of the industry's glory days. Emily Roseman takes a closer look in this story new at 4:30.
25,
like the Pied Piper, a hymnal chant of the tobacco auctioneer guides would-be buyers throughout the warehouse.
The auction itself is about keeping everybody's interest and keeping a rhythm up. We get in a rhythm on a good sale, and it's just like singing a song.
These are the sounds of Central Kentucky's tobacco business. A procession of buyers touching and handling bales of the crop as Foy, an auctioneer veteran of 4 decades, calls out the prices.
You see them out there with all of their fingers out. That means that $1.25 or $1.35 or $1.15, you know, whatever the auctioneer is saying.
Foy leading the delicate dance at the start of this season's sales.
When you got 6, 8, 10 people participating and everybody is a professional at the top of their game, you can walk down the row and you can almost dance to the tune of the sale.
But this tradition is quickly fading away, as most of the state's burley tobacco is sold under contracts between farmers and big companies, cutting out the warehouse operations completely. And an excess of crops combined with lower demand is driving burley prices down, leaving auctioneers like Foy struggling.
40 years ago, tobacco was the mainstay of all your small farmers to get actual cash money in their pocket. And it was a way of life. And it's sad that it's gone away, but times change.
Despite setbacks, devoted auctioneers like Foy have hung on. Supporters say they provide an alternative for farmers unable or unwilling to sign contracts for less than desirable prices.
It makes me thank God every day that I've been tough enough to hold out.
Holding out for another day as the familiar song winds down. Emily Roseman, The Associated Press.
Oh, the smell of pressed tobacco. Well, twins, they can share looks, interests, and sometimes health concerns. John Wesley and Gardner Adams are twins. The two share a deep faith in God and have excelled in baseball since they were young. Both were standout athletes at Lafayette and would go on to play college ball at Asbury. This set of twins were seemingly healthy, in great shape, but their bond they thought was unbreakable almost snapped this summer when John Wesley nearly died.
So the only thing I really remember is driving over there. I remember what I was wearing, my shirt, my shorts, and then I remember taking a left because I come in the back way through Belfonte, and then after that I woke up in the hospital.
Tonight on WKYT at 6, it is a tale of two hearts and how the decision to take that left instead of a right on the running trail saved one brother's life and changed the other's forever.
From big celebrity marriages to family scandals, we'll take a look at the big moments that define 2014 in entertainment coming up.
It is almost time for 2015. While some are planning a quiet night at home to ring in the New Year's, others are gearing up for a night out on the town.
Our Deanne Stevens is at Liquor Barn in Beaumont, where she is hosting a party already this afternoon. Hey, Deanne.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. Celebration is underway already here at Liquor Barn. Who are we kidding? They celebrate year-round, but tonight is a very special night. They're open till midnight, by the way, if you're just getting started on your New Year's Eve celebration at home. Danny is with us. She's with Bell's Cocktail House. And, Danny, you have a fabulous Kentucky champagne, I understand, that all of us here in our beautiful state should be drinking tonight.
Oh, of course. Maker's bourbon and champagne. You really can't go wrong, so.
Okay, let's get started on how to make this because folks at home can do this easily.
Yes. You first want to get your cherry to dress the cocktail into your glass, ready to go.
A little sparkle of red there.
And then you want to put in your bourbon.
And of course, drink responsibly.
Yes.
I think Dean, our photographer, likes that. He's shaking his head. He likes that bourbon.
And then top it off with some champagne. Just 1 part bourbon and the rest champagne. Okay. And you have yourself a Kentucky sparkler.
That's as simple as it comes. And you also are making a Senna sparkler, too, that you guys have.
Yes, this is actually more of a morning, daytime brunch drink.
After you drink lots of water in the morning?
Yes, lots of water and a little bit of aspirin maybe. But we want to start off with Cinnabon vodka.
Again, drink responsibly if you choose to drink. If not, you guys, the folks at the Liquor Barn have many other items to celebrate a party. They've got things for the kiddos as well. Cokes, Diet Coke, Sprite. We had to get that in there.
Yes.
All right, what else are you putting in there?
And about 3 parts Prosecco. And then top it off with a little bit of orange juice.
And voila, you have your treat for morning breakfast. All right, Brad Williams with the Liquor Barn is with us. And Brad, you guys are set for a big party tonight. Folks can come in and just grab it, throw it on their own tray and pretend they made it.
Yeah, that's the best part. You can take all the credit. Just come here, grab it and go, take it home and rip it open and put it out like you did all the hard work. Take all the credit and then enjoy yourself. You can spend more time enjoying yourself, less time preparing.
Hey, why kill yourself on the last day of the year, right? And then over here, real quickly, and we want the whole gang to come in for their big celebration tonight. Party favors, still have plenty of those, and you have some Christmas ale that is on sale, too.
Yeah, well, this one's not actually on sale. It's just one of the ones we think is the best, Celebration Ale. So what are we doing on New Year's Eve? We're
celebrating,
so
right?
you'll be right in time with this, and big packs of beer, and great prices on Italian Prosecco Sparkling, or Corbel Champagne, or Martinelli for the children. We got to do it for the children sometimes, too.
Absolutely, you do.
Plates, necklaces, clappers, everything you need.
And don't forget, come see Tyler, because here at the Liquor Barn, they also have plenty of this that you might need a little bit later tonight or tomorrow morning. Thank you all for a wonderful 2014. All of our out and about folks who have been with us, and may you have a happy, healthy, and safe New Year. Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
They're ready. They've got everything.
They are ready.
I feel pretty boring, though, after all of that.
I know. Here's my water. This is mine.
There you
so.
go. Very healthy.
Yeah.
Well, 2014 was the year of big celebrity weddings, late-night shakeups, and Hollywood cyber attacks.
Suzanne Marquez has a look at the year in entertainment.
Taylor Swift shook off her country roots in 2014. She launched a hit pop album and was named Billboard's Woman of the Year.
Do that, do that.
Aussie rapper Iggy Azalea also had a breakout year with her smash Fancy.
Thanks for coming.
Matthew McConaughey nabbed an Oscar for his role in Dallas Buyers Club and followed it up with an Emmy nomination for HBO's True Detective and the box office hit Interstellar. Ellen DeGeneres temporarily crashed Twitter and set a record of most retweets with this selfie of Hollywood A-listers at the Oscars. Hackers leaked nude photos of Jennifer Lawrence and other celebrities onto the internet in one of the biggest celebrity hacking scandals ever. The photos were stolen from the star's iCloud accounts. Hackers also targeted Sony Pictures, revealing embarrassing emails about everyone from Adam Sandler to Leonardo DiCaprio. Beyoncé's sister made headlines after TMZ posted hotel surveillance video of Solange physically assaulting Jay-Z in an elevator. NBC pulled the plug on a series with Bill Cosby after more than a dozen women accused the legendary comedian of drugging and molesting them over several decades. Cosby denied the accusations through his lawyers. There were several shocking celebrity deaths. The suicide of comedian Robin Williams, the death of funny lady Joan Rivers following complications from surgery, and the heroin overdose of acclaimed actor Philip Seymour Hoffman. 30 Rock star Tracy Morgan was critically injured when a Walmart truck slammed into his limo. Be right back! A changing of the guard in late-night TV. Jimmy Fallon took over The Tonight Show from Jay Leno.
The network has been great, but I'm retiring.
And David Letterman announced he's retiring next year. Stephen Colbert will take over The Late Show. In August, after 9 years and 6 children together, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt finally got hitched in a top-secret ceremony. And the world's most eligible bachelor, George Clooney, tied the knot with British lawyer Amal Alamuddin in a lavish star-studded wedding in Venice. Suzanne Marquez, CBS News, Los Angeles.
In about 7 hours, the Times Square ball will drop.
Coming up, we'll tell you how much the iconic ball covered in crystals is valued at. Chris, thank you. The cost of the Times Square ball, words that should be banned for 2015, and the most expensive New Year's Eve meal. It's the video that will have you talking. Take a look at this.
As we said, we're about 7 hours away from the famed Times Square ball drop, and that iconic ball is covered with more than 2,600 Waterford crystals. So how much does it cost? Well, designers say it's priceless, like the moment shared with family and friends on New Year's Eve.
Michigan's Lake Superior State University is out with its 40th list of words to be banished from the Queen's English for misuse, overuse, and uselessness. The university is turning a cold shoulder to polar vortex. The list is based on submissions from the public received throughout 2014. Other words on the list include bae, hack, foodie, swag, and cray-cray. Also submitted for sanction are enhanced interrogation, friend-raising, and the suffix nation used to make words such as Big Blue Nation. Now, we want to keep that one.
Yeah, we hope so. New York knows how to ring in the new year for sure, but it can come with a big price tag. Nino's on New York's Upper East Side has one of the most lavish meals in Manhattan. You can enjoy their 5-course celebratory meal for a price perfect for the new year. $2,015 a couple, that's all. Diners will feast on caviar, Fabergé eggs filled with crab, South African lobster tail, and even risotto with flecks, get this, of 24-karat gold. And just to top it off, a $500 truffle from Italy. I can't pronounce half of that, much less eat it, but I'm more simple when it comes to those things.
I have a salad and some leftovers, and I think that will do
and
just
your water
fine.
at the
and my
anchor desk.
water.
There you go.